I'm gonna start a painting, but first, I'm hungry. So I don't know if you've ever had one of these Chobani flip cups. They're pretty good. So you'll see me munching as I paint a little bit. Probably not gonna do too much live, but I thought I would try something. So good. Okay, so nothing crazy. I just wanted to try this. I saw somebody's tutorial and they suggested painting a canvas black with acrylic paint. I don't know if you know this, but I got rid of all of my acrylic paint. So I only have black and white because I've used it as a base for oil paintings. So I'm just going to use an old oil painting brush because I got rid of all my acrylic brushes too. And I'm just gonna paint it black. And then after this, I'm gonna let it dry and I'm gonna go back on top of it with some oil paint to try out that technique that I found. Because I started doing all this artificial intelligence generated artwork, and I have really mixed feelings about it. I feel like it's kind of cheating / stealing a little bit from some other artists unless you get really creative with your prompts. So I feel a little weird about it, but you know, technology is what it is, and it always gets implemented into everyday life. So I'm trying not to let it freak me out too much, but hey Nathan, I am starting a small experiment. I am starting an acrylic painting. Well, it's an oil painting, but it's gonna be a galaxy, and I've never painted one of those before, so I'm trying to squeeze out what's left of my black acrylic paint, and I'm gonna use that as my base, and then I'm gonna go back on top of it with my oil paints. And that a lovely little fart that it let out. So yeah, I'm gonna paint this black and then let it dry, and then I'll probably come back and do some more on top of it with my oil paint just to try it out. I wanted to try something small first because I've never done this before, and I have gnats that are chasing me. I'm probably gonna get a little dirty, but it's whatever. So yeah, I'm doing all this artificial intelligence art and it's really inspired me despite my mixed feelings about it. Like, I really think that it's cool, and all the images that come out. I just wonder if like I'm taking away from somebody else's art that might be out there that it's, you know, getting the inspiration from. So I'm gonna use those images as inspiration for my own art, and I have realized I love outer space. I love all of that stuff and the weirdness and the gross stuff, and I've never really painted it before. So doing this is kind of opening my eyes because I didn't realize a lot of other people like that stuff too, not just me. So why not paint something that I really enjoy that I've never tried before? I usually just try to think about, oh, what would people like, or what would I like to paint? But you know, there's a lot of stuff out there, and there's a lot of stuff that I like that I've not tried to paint, and this is one of them, and it gets me excited. So I can't wait to have this dry, and then I can go back on top of it. I put too much paint on here. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna end up taking my oil paints and I'm going to layer them on top of here. So I'm gonna use some transparent paint and also some white paint, and do some layers, and see how it goes. If y'all have any suggestions for what image to use, I would gladly take them. I was thinking of looking up a Milky Way, just because that seems easy and it's our galaxy, but I might try something that's made up, or I don't know, another galaxy that from NASA or something, which I think would be really cool. I'm really kind of disappointed in myself for putting too much black paint on here. But I'm trying to see if I have any spots that need to be covered. So I'm not a fan of acrylic paint. It's a kind of an artificial medium. I don't like it anymore. I used to use it all the time because it was easy, it was cheaper, it dries fast, but I really like the quality of oil paint now. So that's the reason I'm only using this as the base. And I don't want to waste my nice oil paints on the base if I'm just going to paint this whole thing black, and it doesn't really matter in the long run, the grand scheme of things. So I'm almost done painting this, and then I will check out an image and see what I'm going to try to paint. Whether that's something really weird or not. Maybe, I know that NASA has a lot of really large images to use, and then I also have all those artificial intelligence things that I generated, the AI. Oh my gosh, this is too much black paint. I almost want to wipe it off. So anyway, I'm almost done doing this part, which is the easy part. And I'm really curious to see what's going to happen next. It's not going to take this long to dry. It's probably only going to take, I don't know, maybe 30 minutes unless I put a hairdryer on it. And then I can get started right away. With oil paint, you can't paint on top of oil paint with acrylic, but you can paint on top of acrylic with oil paint. So that's what I'm going to do. And stay tuned, because now it's all blackened, like the tutorial said, and I'll be back to try painting my galaxy.